Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Halimah Budiati. I will explain about the advantages and disadvantages of online learning. Okay, the first is advantage of online learning. The first is efficiency. Online learning offers teachers an efficient way to deliver lessons to students. Online learning has a number of tools such as videos, PDF, podcasts, and teachers can use all these tools as part of their lesson plans. The second is accessibility of time and place. Another advantage of online education is that it allows students to attend classes from any location of their choice. It also allows schools to reach out to a more extensive network of students instead of being restricted by geographical boundaries. The third is affordability. Another advantage of online learning is reduced financial costs. Online education is far more affordable as compared to physical learning. This is because online learning eliminates the cost points of student transportation, student meals, and most importantly, real estate. Additionally, all the course or study materials are available online, thus creating a paperless learning. The fourth is improved student attendance. Since online classes can be taken from home or location of choice, there are fewer chances of students missing out on lessons. The last is switch a variety of learning styles. Every student Every student has a different learning journey and a different learning style. Some students are visual learners, while some students prefer to learn through audio. Similarly, some students thrive in the classroom, and other students are also learners who get distracted by large groups. The next is disadvantages of online learning. The first is inability to focus on screens. For many students, one of the biggest challenges of online learning is the struggle with focusing on the screen for long periods of time. With online learning, there is also greater chance for students to be easily distracted by social media or other sites. Number two is technology issues. Another key challenge of online classes is internet connectivity. While internet penetration has grown in leaps and bounds over the past few years. In small cities and towns, a consistent connection with decent speed is a problem. The third is sense of isolation. Students can learn a lot from being in the company of their peers. However, in an online class, there are minimal physical interaction between students and teachers. This often results in a sense of isolation for the student. In this situation, it's imperative that the school allow for other. The fourth is teacher training. Online learning requires teachers to have a basic understanding of using digital forms of learning. However, this is not the case always. Very often, teachers have a very basic understanding of technology. Sometimes they don't even have the necessary research and tools to conduct online classes. The last is manage screen time. Many parents are concerned about the health hazards of having their children spend so many hours staring at a screen. The increase in screen time is one of the biggest concerns and disadvantages of online learning. Sometimes students also develop bad posture and other physical problem due to staying hunched in front of a screen. The next is data presentation. 70% students have indicated that there is a presence of electronic illiteracy among parents, which reduce their ability to follow their children electronically. 68% students have revealed that the application of e-learning needs to a certain extent of qualified users to deal with technological development used in this type of education. Foc- the next is factual information. Jakarta e-learning is an electronic-based learning method. Weller and Wilson said that e-learning has been around and used since 1917. Another term for e-learning is on-learning, internet-enabled learning, virtual learning, or web-based learning. E-learning is a learning process carried out by meeting at the same time with teachers and participants. E-learning is possible to conduct instruction between the two parts online. The instruction carried out in e-learning are not much different from face-to-face teaching and learning activities. However, not only e-learning is done with the same meeting e-learning method, they also allow participants to learn anywhere and anytime. Liputan6.com reviews e-learning is an electronic-based learning method processed from various sources. The conclusion is online classes being the needs of the hour should be seen as a complement and a good way of learning during the pandemic. However, traditional classroom studies has been and will always be the best mode of learning that not only helps students grow mentally but socially as well. But at but at this time, students should for focus on online studies and co-op strategies to the best in their academics, giving aside all the odds and difficulties. Okay, I think enough for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.